Hey guys, it's Morgan coming back to you with another weekly Shlog here from Highland Cycles in Montrose, Colorado, where we show you guys all kinds of cool dirt bike stuff. Mr. Sheets is putting together, finally, the YZ125 that has been apart for what seems like an eternity, waiting on parts. Power valve parts inside that thing were jacked up, and it's been at least 6 months. So anyway, really happy that's going together, really psyched. We're going to start this episode with mail time, so if you guys want to see what's in those boxes behind me, stick with us. Alright guys, as promised, it is mail time. We got a couple boxes. I'm really excited about what's in there. Oh, yeah, buddy. Scalvini pipe. Really super stoked to get this. This one is actually for our buddy CJ. He ordered 3 total, 2 for his friends and 1 for himself for their betas, 300 RRs. So this one's CJ's, and look at that. That is just a gorgeous, absolutely beautiful piece of work. I've had pictures of these things on our social media, on Facebook and Instagram. So yeah, I just wanted to bring you guys in. We're now a Scalvini dealer. We deal with Motoman Distributing out of California. He's made us a dealer, so now we can get Scalvini pipes, both the cone pipes and the stamp pipes, which is pretty cool. That one, like I said, is for my buddy's beta, and this one is for me, and for our 300. Daisy is right over there. That sucker right there is for the 300, guys. I'm really excited to get this thing on. Take a bunch of pictures while it still looks really pretty, and then probably go bend the crap out of it. But from what I understand, these cone pipes are supposed to be a lot stronger than a normal stamp pipe. Also, I'm interested to see how they blow out when I do dent it, because that's gonna happen, let's be honest. Huge thanks to Motoman for sending me this. It wasn't free by any means, but did give me a deeper than normal discount, so thank you very much, Pete. I really appreciate it. I'm excited to try it out. It's going to be awesome. I think it's going to be really good. In talking to Pete, what he says, and we'll find out, is that it should give us more top end, more over rev, but also still keep the bottom in the mid. So pretty stoked, guys. It's going to be awesome.
I did it.
Pepper, no. Get in there. Let it go inside. Did you fire that thing up? Oh, okay, cool. Because I want to get a video of you wheeling it over backwards. Alright guys, so Mr. Sheets just got done rebuilding this thing. Let's see how she goes. It started right up. It's actually sweet, sweet music. Not only is it a 125, but it's been sitting here way too long. So there you go, guys. That is the very first time that thing has started since we put a top end in it. Now, that's what I like to do. He fired it up. He didn't warm it up a bunch sitting right here, but you heard him not just bang on it as he took off. You can also hear burbling and whatever because it's loaded up and needs to be cleaned out. But you'll notice that he didn't just wring it out going down the road. He kind of just took it easy going down the road, let it start to clean out. He's going to go up and down the road a whole bunch, get a whole bunch of heat in that motor, make sure there's no leaks, no coolant leaks, no oil leaks, no gas leaks, no nothing like that, and then we're going to call the customer. When people ask about breaking things in after we're done working on them or after you're done working on them or whatever, don't be afraid to go ride the thing. Just don't be an idiot and don't hold it wide open until you get a bunch of heat in it. So he's still not even wide open. He's just getting a bunch of heat in that motor, making sure it's all good. All right, guys. Next on the bench, not the lift, is this rad carburetor that our buddy Foxy Bibbs just dropped off. Foxy Bibbs is our current just carb provider. He brought us the Billatron over for us to take a look at. He brought us this because he bought this actually from a customer of ours who was selling it. He sold his bike and didn't need it. He actually took this off to buy the Billatron and put it on. But he's going to keep this, and he's actually going to let me use it and review it. So I'm excited about that. It's a 38 millimeter Kean PWK with the stick mod. So I'm going to film an in-depth video taking that thing apart right now. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and check that out, because I'm going to go in, I'm going to take that apart and show you people exactly what a stick modification is to one of these things, because we hear about these things, we see them on the internet, and everybody says stick, 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 or electron, electron. Anyway, I want people to actually see what it is, what's different about it, so I'm going to take it all the way apart. So anyway, I'm going to film that right now. We'll get on to the next job here at the Shlog. All right, guys, next on the lift is the familiar Covco bike. It's been a while since I've worked on it. I've been busy, whatever, lots of things going on. I was also waiting for a gasket for the ignition cover, so we're going to put that in today. That's what we're going to do here on the Shlog. I also have a set of plastics for it. Once we get the thing running, I got to make sure it runs, because honestly, it's been sitting a long time, so I don't know how the gas and the fuel pump, it definitely runs, but I hope it works. But we're going to find out. You and me, we are going to find out. So yeah, I'm excited to get to work on it. We're not really planning on giving it away, I think, until springtime, but I also have something really cool I want to show you. I'm really excited. Just got this today in the mail from a good friend of ours. Yeah, I'm stoked. Hang on. Boom! So stoked. Got a signed jersey from our good friend Russell Bobbitt. Russ, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I was not able to win the signed jersey that he had at the Grinduro. The price went a little bit out of my budget, so I couldn't win it. I called Russ and said, hey man, is there any way I could buy a signed jersey from you? You can give the money to Grinduro or whatever. He said, hey dude, I'll send you one, no problem. So anyway, he sent me one. Thank you, Russ. It's going to be hanging up at the Gospel of Two Wheels wall the next time. So we're actually, Gospel Two Wheels is tomorrow. You guys are going to be seeing this long after that episode. But anyway, that's a quick thing though. Let me say, if you haven't ever checked out our live show, it's called The Gospel of Two Wheels. It's on Thursday mornings at 7:30 Mountain Time, and it's our little live talk show where we answer questions from you guys, answer questions from Facebook, Instagram, things like that, and we talk about dirt bikes. It's a lot of fun. It's about a half hour, 45 minutes long. So if you ever want to join us, please tune in live here on YouTube to The Gospel of Two Wheels every Thursday, 7:30. So anyway, there's my plug for that. All right, yeah, let's get to work. I got to find the gasket for that thing and some bolts, and it's been sitting around for a while, so I'm gonna go dig around and we'll get after it. All right, guys, sorry, but I'm not going to be doing this job of getting this bike running yet, because when I took the cover off, the bearing that goes in this cover to hold the gear, anyway, is just missing. I have no idea where it is. I am guessing it wasn't there, because those don't generally fall out. It doesn't look all banged up, so I don't know. This bike, if you've been paying attention to the saga of this bike, there's been a lot up with it, so who knows, unfortunately. But I ordered that part, so unfortunately I take this thing back off the lift. It's yeah, not gonna get put together during this Shlog. Sorry about that, guys. But Covco, if you're interested in winning this bike, make sure you stay tuned and subscribe to the channel, because we'll have all the information on how to win the bike, because we're going to be raffling this off, I think a trailer and some other stuff for Colorado Off-Highway Vehicle Coalition, which is one of our big motorized trail supporters here in the state. So anyway, I'm going to take that back off and get on to the next job. All right, guys, so the next thing here for the Shlog, it's actually really slow this week for me. I don't have a ton of work going on. Mr. Sheets is over here working his butt off, but I'm giving all the good work to him. I've got to keep him happy and employed, otherwise he's going to hit me in the face before our grudge match. So I figured for the final part of the Shlog, if you guys are interested, I'll give you a shop tour. I've never really done that, I don't think. So we'll start with my little zone over here. This is my teardown table that was built for us by some local folks here. People have actually asked a lot about this. It's just stainless steel, super thin stainless steel, folded up, welded, and then it's got a bung in it here. Goes down and into that, which actually needs to be emptied here pretty soon. So that's a really nice way to work on forks, or really anything, carburetors, anything that's got fluid in it. It's awesome because it runs down. We've got it, obviously, you can see it's tilted, running down. It's really nice. Like I said, we have a local place here that'll do that for us. Then here's my teardown bucket for when we do forks or shocks. It drains into that bucket under there. We just empty it every now and then. There is where the camera lives during forks videos, right there. That is / was a 55-gallon drum of fork oil. We got to get another one of those. Right now we're just using 5-gallon drums. But over here is the nitrogen setup for charging shocks. Got the different fittings over here. That's our new oxyacetylene setup. So we are going to be doing pipe blowouts with oxyacetylene. Sorry, everybody's yelling at me for that. I just given that, actually that exact one away to a friend. He gave it back. So anyway, there's some more tools. Here's my tool setup. If you guys are interested, this top box, we'll start there. Top drawer, completely full of stickers and some air gauges. Up top here is miscellaneous, lots of cam chains. I was saving those, trying to find something to do with them, but I don't know what to do with them. Anyway, whatever. Other things, these are rags for wiping the lens of cameras. Then we got the kind of everything drawer, impact, this thing, machinist rule. Obviously not real important because it's in here. I don't try to keep it that straight. It's straight enough. Then we go to the hammer drawer, one of my favorite drawers. Pry bars, C-clamps, big clamps, whatever, pickle fork, because I like to say pickle fork. Then we got air tools here, and as we come down here, we got all of the ratchets, sockets, big sockets, blah, blah, blah. We got torque wrenches, big ratchets, a little bit of everything there. All right, then next drawer down, wrenches of all sorts and kinds. These, honestly, guys, are some of my favorites. These are Matco Gearwrenches. You just flip them over to change direction, so they're really simple, kind of like a two-stroke of gear wrenches. I have other gear wrenches here with the switchable ones, and those are nice too, but I really, really like these. Then we'll go over here. We got all the plier-y kind of things. Some of my favorite pliers, obviously, pliers, wrenches. These things are super cool. They're called Van pliers, which is a fun name, but they are awesome. They have a, you can see, there we go. Oh, focus. There we go. You can grab a hold of float bolt screws with that system. It's really sweet. These things are really, really cool too. Guys, Nipex, they're like little mini bolt cutters. You can actually cut spokes with these things. They're awesome. With that, come over here. Allens and lots of Allens, and then some Torx. So these are kind of my extra Torx. My other Torx are up in that drawer. Then we got these little short Torx, drill bits, blah, blah, blah. Nothing really cool. Then we come down, giant Oklahoma socket sets, piston pin pullers, case splitters, that kind of stuff. Then this is like thread chasers and valve shims right here. And then that's my set of calipers. And then just some extra stuff. These are ring compressors I almost never use. And then this is my kind of junk drawer, kind of electrical drawer. So I've got my cordless soldering kit. Then I got my other soldering gun, obviously strippers, multimeter. This is actually a fancy pants ring light, so I can do some more better lit projects here. I got to work on that. So I'm going to try to get that together so I can like show you guys things with a little bit better lighting on stuff. So anyway, haven't put it together yet, but anyway, more camera gear, things like that. Then down here is everything with a case. Got taps, dies, compression, blah, 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 whatever, all that. And we come over here, got screwdrivers, both kinds. This is kind of just a messy drawer, but it's got picks, files, punches. And then down here we got bearing race drivers, Dremel, whatever, plastic welder, cylinder leak down tester. And then come over here. I actually really like this area. I gotta use it better, but there's my shiny pipe. But this is another kind of tear down area when I don't have this stuff in it. Obviously cameras here right now. I got stuff. There's my cordless stuff. We got extra bolts right up in there, and then this is just an extra toolbox. It was in a trailer, so it doesn't have a ton in it. But the main drawers that are important, over here are right here. Suspension drawer. So we got bleed cups, fork seal drivers, fork bullets, all kinds of stuff. Extra nitrogen gauge, things like that. We got a shock pumps down. Anyway, whatever. Lots of things in there. And then this next drawer is a good one. It's got all of our kind of heavier stuff like flywheel pullers, old clutch pullers from snowmobiles, bearing race thing, extra shims. And we go down in here, we got fuses, more shims, bolt kit, more electrical stuff, power probe, things like that. Then kind of an area over here where it's just kind of everywhere. We got our brake clean. This is, by the way, this is what I put in that aerosol can. Brake clean, heat guns back in there. Now just freed this up. I did some organizing, got that free up. This is my moose area, running low. Jeff, if you're watching this, yeah, I'm just kidding. He knows that we're pretty much out of all of our new mooses for the season, so we're heading into a new season, which is good. But also I store my extra wheels. That's my tank from that guy right now. Then we got boxes of things, KTM YZ, carburetors, whatever. There's my pipe blowy outy stuff right there. Up top we got my old plastics from the 125, pipes, parts, spring, whatever. And this top shelf is all the very good usable stuff that would fit either a Yamaha or a KTM, because that's what I have. Between my kids' bikes and my bikes. Not a lot of XR stuff, although I do have a hub, Thank You Maker Extreme, up there. I still haven't laced that up, but I will here hopefully soon. Then these shelves are really dedicated to holding parts for projects, for my projects, like bikes I'm working on. I got my 300 stuff here. I got kids 125 pipe. This is a seat for the Cubco bike, Cubco parts, chainsaw stuff, old motor that I'll probably never work on, but whatever. And then we some other storage stuff. There's Leia kennel. We come over here, more storage, lots of forks. There's my really awesome badass weed eater for outside. Got our giant press, which works really well. Then we've got over here, there's our sandblasting cabinet. There's our Zach sheets full of anger and resentment. Well, I don't know how much resentment, but probably a lot. He hates me. He's always yelling at me. Definitely full of anger. There's our used oil area. We catch it all right in here, and then we have a guy who has a used oil burning furnace who comes and picks it up. So I don't even have to take it anywhere. He just comes by, pumps it out of those things, and we're all good to go. There is our shop oil, like bulk oil stuff. And then we got some whatever parts. Over in the far corner there, we got the ridiculously loud compressor that you guys get to hear almost every video. It's out, it's in here because I don't have a shed outside. This isn't my building. I would love to have my own building. I'm renting this building and I don't want to do a bunch of improvements on it. So hopefully through YouTube, the magic of the internet, we can build up enough money to buy another building. But tire machines right over there. This line of bikes is kind of our line of either projects that are done and waiting to be picked up, or things that are maybe not ever going to get worked on, like the old CR480 over there. Also, it's where we store bikes if people want to store them with us. We've got a couple bikes here that we're storing for folks. But yeah, that's that area. We got carb stuff and miscellaneous
chemicals over there. We got bolts and things in there. Got our hones over there. That drives people nuts because we got hones. And then these are, that's Zach's bike. There's Andrew Neal, everybody, when he's run for school board. Sadly, he did not win. There's Zach's hoarding area, which is all through here. I don't even know, but whatever. This is how Zach does his thing. This is his lift that he works on. That's where he stores parts. And then that's where actually, this is where he hoards things. Those are all his tires that he'll never actually mount up, but he's just holding on to them used. Zach has his own teardown table here. There's the infamous ultrasonic full of Fabuloso and water. Zach's stuff. Look at all of it. It's awesome. And then we have parts washer, normal sink, my buddy's RD 350, and bathroom. And in here is our parts room, storage for things, boxes of OEM stuff. We have it all in the computer, but it's all up there. Just some kind of miscellaneous stuff, hoses. A bunch of that stuff is mine, like storage for new parts for me. Maps, miscellaneous stuff for the walls down there. Then we got over here, we got all our oil filters, and then this is where we store parts for people who have ordered them and haven't picked them up yet. They're just ordering parts. There's some of our merchandise, some more merchandise. Very important refrigerator, spark plugs. And as we come out here, this is Leandra's area, front desk. You guys seen her back there. She's actually eating lunch right now, so I'm doing this while she's not here because she doesn't really want to be on camera. And then here's our showroom. It's a little bitty, teeny weeny, but it has, you know, all the stuff you need. Levers, grips, bars, YZ with 125, tools, pipes, merchandise, hats, balance bike. The knobby lobby, we call this area. Got all the tires, sprockets, bulletproof designs, guards, things like that. And then our air filter area. There's some maps. There's our signed poster for Morgan Tankey. Morgan, thank you so much. She and her husband Richard live here in town, which is awesome. So there you go, guys. There is the shop. That's the whole thing. There's our TPA thing saying that we're part of the Trail Sense program, collecting some extra money for the TPA and Westcore. So yeah, I hope you guys like that. I know this wasn't a super heavy technical Shlog. Like I said, it was slow this week for me. I didn't have a ton of work. I was giving it all to Zach to keep him busy. So anyway, I hope you guys like that. If you have anything else you want to know about our shop, anything that we do, prices of things, we've actually been getting a lot of stuff from you guys. People have been shipping us shocks, forks, things like that. We are moving forward finally for real with an attorney on the TBT situation. He's drawing up our franchise agreement as we speak. So very soon I will be reaching out to all of you to see if anybody needs custom valving on their forks or anything like that. But before that happens, we are more than happy to service your suspension and get it dialed in, put the right springs on or in it. Yeah, we'd be happy to do it. Oh, also guys, let me show you something here real fast because might as well plug it. Zach, turn around. Let me see the back of your shirt. Boom, we got new merchandise. Thanks to Mr. Alex Wall and his design. We have that design and another design, brand new. It's all below here as you're watching this video, down here. So make sure you go check that out because if you really want to support the channel, there's lots of ways to do it. You can go to Patreon. You can just send us money through Venmo or PayPal. If you feel like you've gotten a lot of value out of us, or you can buy something on our merch store. Now that stuff that's on there does not get shipped directly from here. It is from a third party, but we do make some money on it, and it is really high quality. It's what I've been wearing. The Two Strokes Matter. I've got in one of those sweatshirts. It seems like they're doing a really good job. So anyway, guys, that's about it for this week. I hope that was okay. I know it was a little bit different, but I hope you guys liked it. I had fun. I hope you did too. I hope you get out and spread the gospel of two wheels, and I desperately hope that what we're doing here at Highland Cycles is inspiring you guys to work on and get out and ride your dirt bikes!